Sean, who's the hostess with the mostest. And thank you so much for coming, especially in the ring.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, boo.
Go, Sean.
I'm not standing.
Oh,
Oh my god, but yeah, I love Medicaid. I've been using it in the spa since I opened, and I talked to Amy about bringing Medicaid more into the US because it's so popular in the UK, but I really came up with this facial suite and then also this dinner, which hopefully will be the start of many more. So thank you guys for coming, and yeah.
Hello, cookies. We are kind of kicking off this vlog here, but I put in some footage that I missed the week before when I couldn't find my SD card with all the footage. So hope you enjoyed that. We're heading to an event at Soho Grand, in Soho, and it's for a new brand, a brand that's new to me, called Dynamite, and hosted by Violet Benson, the creator of Daddy Issues. Listen, I'm getting introduced to a whole lot of new things, and I'm loving that. But we're outside. We're going outside. It's a bit chilly. Girl, it's 68 degrees, but like it has a chill, you know, a little breeze. But I am just making sure. Let me get my little backup battery because I see that this one's kind of running low. So we're going to go to my office first because the brand Dynamite actually wanted to dress us, those that are attending this event, in their new spring summer collection pieces. They requested, you know, I picked like 2 or 3 pieces that I would want to wear, and I had it shipped to my office because I figured it would just be quicker and faster. I went to the office yesterday. I didn't get the shipment. It wasn't in the thing. So I'm going to head down now a little bit early. The event starts at 5. And it's not following me. And I'm going to see if they did deliver anything. It's very like elevated basics basically, and I have on a Skims onesie that I think might suffice, in a pair of jeans, and my jacket from Gray Layers. And then I have my Pistola jeans on with a pair of flats, but I have heels in this bag that would look good. I did pick out a brown dress, a black off-the-shoulder top, as well as a white mini dress. So if any of those pieces did get delivered, I could switch, you know, the black shirt out for the one that I'm wearing. With these jeans, I could wear the brown dress. Girl, that SD card gave out on me. I need to get some of these cleared up in some extra SD cards, especially with the weekend ahead. But yeah, I was thinking I could swap out the black top. If the things get delivered, I'll just swap out the black top with the jeans I'm wearing right now. If they did deliver the brown dress, I'll swap into that, wear the jackets and the heels, the Stuart Weitzman Georgie heels. And if they, you know, whatever, I'll figure out a swap. But I figured wearing a pair of jeans was the safest bet because I feel like if they did deliver anything, it was the black shirt. But we're going to head down. I'm taking the train. They did give a lift code, but I have my Chanello flats on. But let's go. Let's see if it's there, and then take our time getting to the actual events. Yes? Yes. All right. Yeah? Sure. No worries. Thank you. I'm glad it's here. All right. Have a good one. You too. Enjoy yourself. You too. Bye. So it did deliver. The guy just didn't get a chance to drop it off earlier today. Yeah, okay. Does it look like I need to steam it? No. All right. Let me change real quick. She's fitted. Okay. All right. Let me just. Oh gosh, I don't have any booby thingies. Whatever. It's nice. It's a good fit. I need to take this onesie off. I'm just gonna leave my jeans in this here, and I might even leave my leather jacket too because I think I'll be okay without it. Okay. Yeah. It's really nice. This dress is nice. Yeah. It's really pretty. Okay, nice. Y'all barely see me wear fitted dresses like this, but this is cute. We're at Soho Grand and going to the penthouse apparently. But she's dressed.
You know me as Daddy Issues. It's been around for over 10 years. Some of you may know me for my podcast, Almost Adulting. Some of you may not know me, and that's your own issue. You should figure out because some of you have bad taste. And
That's it? We're good.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How y'all doing today?
Good.
Yes? Okay, so I am Carolyn Gray. I'm a content creator, have been since 2021. And yeah, and I want to know by raising hands, who in here has posted anything on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? Okay? Okay? And just out of respect for your families, who here is not allowed to use social media? So what you mean? Oh well, what do you mean?
I'm not allowed to post it.
You're not allowed to post, but you're able to scroll. Okay, and do y'all understand why that is? Yeah, sometimes social media is a little intense, and it could get a little dangerous, and that's why some of your parents are a little nervous about it. Hey guys,
Dangerous.
say it again.
Dangerous.
Yes, it can be dangerous, but not in a physical way. Do you want to come to the front so y'all could pay attention? All right, thank you. And that's what kind of helps with getting past being viral. I know a lot of people think, oh, content creation, you gotta go viral, make the money, the brands will come. Sure, but it's like if you have that one viral video, what are you gonna do to follow up with it? So if you're consistently in your own alignment, you're just creating from a space of this is who I am, this is my life, I'm not sharing anything that's fake, you're not gonna have to worry about keeping up with the story or keeping up this facade. Trying my best. Oh, that's me. I'm Carolyn, content creator, been doing it from 2021. I was running my own business at the time. We were all on lockdown, if you guys remember. And I had been working in fashion for about 15 years prior to that, whether it was corporate, magazines, stores, all the things. And one day I posted a video just to share with my friends. Hey, I got some new makeup, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think nothing of it. And then the brand reached out to me the next day, asked me if they could send me some product. And a week later, the owner of the company, Bobby Brown, called and said, we would love to actually pay you for this type of work, for this content. I was like, people get paid for stuff like this? What do you mean? So it created this whole new world for me that I didn't realize existed or people could actually make a living through. And I got really excited because I'm a daughter of a photographer. My dad's a photographer, so I've always been in a creative space. So making videos, taking pictures, putting these ideas together for different brands, it was never a hard thing. I was just having fun. It's like artwork, but a different medium. It's through visual media. And I had a lot of fun with it. And I've been doing it ever since. Currently, I do have management. I have an agency that speaks on my behalf. They deal with negotiations. They get me money. They get me deals with different brands that I want to work with or brands that want to work with me, right? I'm on all platforms, same name, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and I have a really good time. And at the end of the day, I just share who I am. I share a lot of fashion content, but I also share a lot of like aha moments or things that I'm experiencing just in life, and I'm like, I feel like someone else can relate to this story today, and I feel like we're in this together because this world's a little crazy. It's not like how when I was younger, which y'all experience is totally different now, right?
Is there? I don't know.
We just had our first career day. I respect teachers
A whole lot.
because that was a lot.
Underappreciated and underpaid.
Yeah, for sure.
Teachers are definitely underpaid and underappreciated.
It wasn't that great to begin with, in my opinion, but if you want some parfait or fruit or any croissants or anything, please, because
Thank you.
and
I feel like I ran a little bit of a marathon. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired. Hey, cookies. I don't know when the last time I picked up this camera to vlog, but y'all, I feel like this week, it is currently Friday, okay? We're going to go to Canyon Ranch, y'all, but I got invited to go to like basically this spa resort type of place in Maine. They have a couple locations in the country, and I'm going, this is basically a branded trip. My first branded trip. So Carlos and I are going, and we're going to just see what it's all about. I have to work it. Like, I have to get content. I just noticed what they put these in front of our. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice. Lovely. Who doesn't like a bit of green? But anyway, I am excited and nervous because I do have deliverables, right? So, I have to make sure that I'm posting 3 times a day on Instagram. I'm making 2 reels for them where it's like a compilation of the experience. And then another video has to be showing like a particular feature that they're going to be doing this summer, right? So I hope that I do it well enough to get invited back if it's a great place, this is one of those opportunities where it is a gifted experience. So I'm not getting paid for it necessarily, but I'm getting gifted the stay, unlimited meals, all the things and perks. So, it's even to me. And plus, Carlos, he's been needing like a little getaway. This is the best I can do right now. But I do think we'll be traveling this summer. But I wanted to, I was excited that I got the opportunity. Shout out to Melissa. What's up, Tank? And that, I was able to bring him with me as my guest. So I am also working on some other content within the time that we're up there as well for Stuart Weitzman. I have some sandals that I have to get some pictures of and whatnot. So we're leaving in a little bit. I have a meeting at 12. I might be taking her on the road with us. I have another client that I will be either on the phone with or texting with to confirm her look for her event tonight. And then we'll get there. Check-in is at 3. And I will want to get the bulk of as much content as I can in that moment once we get there, like the room tour or the state and all this other stuff. I need to pack the things that I've laid out to put in the bag. I just need to figure out what bag is best. And yeah, I need to edit a video really quickly, which I'm like, did I set myself up with doing like a trend type of video? Because that's a lot of pictures that I have to source and put in play. Because y'all be yelling at me when I don't have pictures up. Like in a way, I'm realizing y'all actually do not like the collages. Y'all prefer pictures of individual things. So that's fine. I'm going to get it done, but I need to hurry up and do it before my call at 12. And plus I have to prepare for my call with her because we're doing her social media plan with all of the content that she has accumulated in the last month. And she's going to start her new Instagram and TikTok pages. Okay. Can you tell that this is a double shot in here? Yes! 2 shots of espresso coming right on up. But anyway, ain't much else been going on this week. What else I've been doing this week? My jacket's sold out. I'm waiting to see if I can get a restock from the manufacturer. Okay, sorry about that. But thank you for those who did sell it out. Let me just double check something. I decided to do like a 2-step verification on my WhatsApp because somebody was like texting me something or trying to verify my WhatsApp through text message, and I didn't like that. It made me very uncomfortable. Let me send him another text. That sold out. I've been working hard on the A Second Chance program for the New York Fashion Week training and job placement that I've been working on with the children that are coming in from Pittsburgh, Philly, and New York City. I also want to put out there that we are looking for children who, or young adults who have been through foster care in some way and are interested in the fashion industry and learning more about it and being a part of it and finding mentorship and training, professional training. If anyone is interested, we are doing a program that will start basically training in July through August, and then there will be a week during the New York City Fashion Week where they will be coming into New York to experience 2 days of real work life experience at shows. There will be a day of panels, a day of museums, visits, networking opportunities, and just even a shopping opportunity to get some things for your wardrobe. The age demographic is 14 through 21. And if anyone out there knows anyone that has been through the system in that capacity and are interested in doing something like this, I will leave the link below to or my email, and I will send you the application to fill out for that person, for that child. And and the training classes are virtual. They're going to be weekly starting in July. And everything from just professionalism, etiquette, how to present, how to network, how to dissolve issues in the workspace or at school, learning about different roles in the industry of fashion, and even personal style 101. So it's going to be me and another moderator, Erica. She is going to be doing the same program but in Italy next year. So we are developing the program for the first time this year to roll out this September, and that will be the foundation for the Italy version. So Erica and I will be co-teaching the classes through the summer, which I'm really excited about because I kind of went through a program like this on my own with Black Retail Action Group. And I learned about it when I was in college. I was able to become a president of the chapter at FIT, and also was a scholarship recipient through Elle Magazine, and also an intern with Elle Magazine, a paid intern with Elle Magazine through the Black Retail Action Group organization that basically just introduces youth to opportunities within the fashion space, but they also did like industries like food industry, sport industries, and really just connected the dots and garnered these mentorships through an organization like that, and still connected to Bragg to this day. So this is almost like it's a slightly different version because it is focusing on a demographic that has been through the foster care system or has been raised by family members, not their biological parents, and have faced different setbacks and having to navigate life completely different than their peers. And I think that this is a opportunity that I do feel like, oh my God, someone obviously, Dr. Sharon McDaniel obviously saw that I was fit for this role and my potential, and I'm realizing it. And it's because of her that I'm even placed in this position. I thank her so much for it. And I'm so intimidated and scared. And I'm hoping that I make a difference in these children's lives. Can y'all stop with the noise? Oh my God, I'm talking. Between that noise and the next door fire alarm beeping thing, Girl, like I can't even hear myself think. But anyway, if anyone knows anyone that would be interested that falls into that category of requirements basically to be able to apply, hit me up. I'll leave the information in the description below so you can pick up what I'm putting down and connect with me if you have somebody in mind. We do need a few more people that is based in New York. So yeah. And it's going to be a small class, 15 kids, 5 from Pittsburgh, 5 from Philly, 5 from New York. So yeah. Let me go ahead and edit this video before I get really stressed out with the rest of the work day, because while we are going into a space of relaxation, I am working throughout the entire weekend. Also, I think I've decided, I don't know if I'm going to go see Beyonce. I was going to go last night originally with Chi and Janae, but then it was raining and then their plans changed. So they sold their tickets. I was going to go buy the ticket the day of. Then I was like, well, maybe I'll go on Sunday night. But then one of my friends is having a cookout. We're coming back from the Berkshires that day. And I'm like, do I really want to go? I don't know. And then the only other opportunity that I would have to go in New York, or New Jersey rather, is Thursday. I don't know if I want to be doing all that. My father's coming on Tuesday. I'm gonna be with him till Thursday afternoon. Like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Like, I love Beyonce, but I feel like I already seen the damn concert off of Instagram. I don't know. Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. Let's see. We'll see. But let me go ahead and edit this stuff. I'll see y'all in a little bit as we're heading up, okay? Hey, cookies. So we are actually at Canyon Ranch, but literally as soon as we started driving, we realized, we have no service. So as we had like 3 hours till we got here, and I was trying to do my YouTube video, upload all the things, spotty service all throughout the ride. And then once we got here, I was like, oh, what's the Wi-Fi? Our bars for like phone service, it says SOS. Number 2, we're connected to Wi-Fi, but it's super shoddy. And Canyon Ranch is like, I've never heard of Canyon Ranch before. This is a work trip. I am supposed to be catching content. I'm going to show you guys the room. I just want to make sure that I am putting up everything I can, because I think this video is finally going to load. It failed on me 4 times. So I'm super delayed on this, which, you know, it happens. We have dinner reservations for 8:30, and I do have to change into something a little bit more, not so athleisure, but more casual. So there's that. But yeah, I am like bugging out. Carlos also said that he went downstairs and he was like, there's no one under the age of 50 here. It's like a wellness resort. I did see someone that was more so our age, me and Carlos's age group, but I get what he means. Listen, we'll see. I'll show y'all where we're at once I step out of this room. But the way he just sent me this message, he's cracking me up. But yeah, this time I'm actually tagging products to my video, and I wonder how it will go with you guys, like if you would like it or not. So we shall see. But yeah, I'll take y'all around as far as what I know is here. We're learning together. We're gonna see everything for the first time as I'm recording. But yeah, y'all, it's an interesting space. Y'all ever seen the movie Get Out? It's giving those energy vibes. Carlos said it looked like an old plantation. I'm done. Okay, video is live. Let me show you the room. Okay, alrighty. So, let me just take y'all in the beginning. Okay, so you walk in, and immediately we were greeted with a note and some Saratoga, still adding sparkling. And then we have a little, well, we have a closet here that we put our coats and stuff in. Then we have this little ice and coffee station. We have a large living room with a huge TV and a desk. Thank God I needed this. And then we walk through this door and we have the actual bedroom. And crazy thing is, Carlos was like, they have a his and hers bathroom. They definitely do. So here's the first bathroom. This one has a stand-up shower. And then we have the bathroom with just the bathtub and shower. Not just the bathtub, but you know what I mean. I love the fact they had these little makeup washcloths. But it's nice. It is a matured, with the dark wood. You got the dark wood and yeah, you got dark wood. Oh wait, what is this closet right here? They have a washer and dryer. This is like a mini apartment. And then we also have like this closet here, which they gave us spa robes and shoes. I do have a spa appointment tomorrow for a massage. I'm really looking forward to that. I've been telling y'all I need a massage. I haven't been to like a spa wellness resort or anything that was in a sense of like holistic since I was in middle school or high school. I think both actually. I went to Catholic high school and a Catholic middle school, and they were all about doing like spiritual retreats and stuff, especially with like the 8th graders or seniors, right? So my goodness, this video is so late today. Did I do the whole thing correctly? Oh, I forgot the other part of my caption. Excuse me. And thank you. I know some of y'all said I'm a fool. But yeah, so let me get changed. And what am I gonna wear? I mean, listen, the guy, the valet man was like, I was like, do you have to get dressed to like eat at the grill? And he was like, not necessarily dressed up, but like you can't wear a sweatsuit. And I was just like, that's what I'm wearing. Okay, cool, that's fine. He was like, just more like casual. And I'm looking at him and I'm looking at me and I'm like, I don't even know if you know what you mean by what you just said. I don't even know you know real fashion terms, huh? I feel like this is cool. I might just keep this on. I don't know. I'm going to ask Carlos because he's walking around looking at everybody. But I'll show y'all once I get out of the apartment suite what everything looks like here. They don't have any full-length mirrors, guys. But that's what I'm wearing. Let me show you your outfit. You look nice. Just wearing denim on denim. My mules. What shoes you wearing?
My Chelsea.
I'm just following Carlos at this point. Hello. Show the cookies your outfit. Minus the boots that you're about to pull out. Yeah. Oh, those Ferragamo Chelsea boots. Yes. Alrighty. So thankfully everything's like interconnected and we don't have to walk outside because it's gloomy as hell. But
So since when is hell? Oh, hell is gloomy? I think it's hard. It's dark, right? I just say this
I
fire.
wouldn't know. Oh my. What is this?
So that is just like a conference room
Oh, okay.
and some like office suites, I guess, to work out of.
Oh, cool.
Or maybe people who work
Yeah.
at a facility because
Yeah.
someone had.
These hallways are long. Goodness.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty out. Still, even though it's gloomy and rainy, it's gorgeous. That's nice. They actually have like a class tomorrow, but I wonder how that's gonna work.
And I love that, I like him
treat.
This is the culinary rebel. This is the cafe. This closed. Oh, is it gone? No, it's open.
So we got here late, guys. So we're just kind of like exploring everything.
You guys are closed, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we close at 8.
At 8 o'clock. All right, just taking
I
a
mean, we
tour.
do have like a couple of snacks if you want something like that.
Oh no. Everyone here is really nice, but can I tell you guys, it's giving get out. If I hear one person tap a teaspoon on a teacup, I'm running for the hills. I'm running. Oh, how nice. So this is the dinner. Oh, finally a mirror. A full-length mirror. Good morning, cookies. It is Saturday. I just woke up like maybe 30 minutes ago. Carlos is downstairs eating breakfast because he couldn't wait for me anymore. This place is pretty like I could sleep all day, I feel. And the rooms are dark, which, you know, I'm standing literally right next to the window just for some extra light. But it's kind of concerning because like I'm supposed to be creating content and we're in the room. It's just super like, right? But it's because it's dark out. And also like the windows aren't that big in here. So we're going to get out. I'm going to explore, see if they have like some matcha or something or some lattes. Dinner was okay last night. It's very healthy, very clean. I did like the roasted sweet potatoes with like the fennel spices and whatnot. But I think what I would like to do is go downstairs and see what they have in their cafe versus their grill where we ate last night, and also meet with program services to figure out what I can do today, because they have crazy amounts of things you could do all day long. And considering I have a massage at 7 but nothing before, let me see if I could, you know, fill in the time. I know they have also a history lesson about this mansion at 11, so I thought that would be interesting because it's giving plantation. I just want to know. So let's go. Carlos is getting his fruit bowl ready. That's nice though. Look at these.
Biscuits.
Oh, and they have like a whole cafe over here. I'm gonna walk over. Alright, getting a matcha. Y'all, it's so nice here. And look how crazy I look. Looking like, anyway. A little shower. I like the smell of cedar wood. This is very nice. You have a little chair.
There's another one right here.
What in the Blair Witch? This is. The sun has come out today and it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. Like, I appreciate the nature of it all. But we did just hear a shotgun in the woods. I ran out.
That was a rifle.
Rifle, okay. Another, I ran out. Folk that look like me don't want to be near that type of stuff up here, okay? Y'all hunting.
Lean back, left leg up, lunge back. Watch how I push this forward. That helps a lot. Then I bend the knee. I decide how far forward. Press through the back heel. Lift your heart. Maybe you just reach the arms, hands behind your head. You decide. Ha! Nice. Ankle on the right knee. Figure 4. And then once you have it there, take your butt down and stick it back. And then deeper. Dorsiflex that ankle, which means pull the toes towards that knee. That protects the knee. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question.
Okay, things are adding up. Is that the room by the dining room?
Yes.
Using that one, the library? Yes, yes. I'm doing the tour tomorrow for the house. I remember all these ingredients in here. The one on the board.
So I brought Carlos on that trail that I did earlier with the wood yoga walk, wooden yoga walk. I don't know, but I brought him back because I was like, ooh, I want to do a little footage. So we're going on the back end of
Contemplation circle.
actually I could use this, so when we come back I'll use that thing over there. But yeah, so he's with me. He's gardening right now as well. But yeah, I was like, come with me, I'm gonna show you. So we're just taking the back way. Basically how I ended the trail. Yeah. Had the vision. I can execute real quick. But that instructor for that walk class, he was a little dry. Maybe he got something going on, because he wasn't really giving like connected to us. And then he was like talking and walking ahead of us. We couldn't hear him. He was talking into the woods, not us. I was like, we behind you, sir. He needed like a microphone or something, because the lady that I was walking closest to for Virginia, she was like, I could barely hear him. What the hell is he saying? So I was like, I know, girl. I was just trying to keep up, because he did not care. I was out here doing content creation for the brand. Every time we would switch spots, he would just kind of run off, and I had to collect my tripod, my bag and stuff, and run to catch up with them. I was like, all right, James, whatever his name is. Can't even keep up. Oh, that's nice. I wonder what goes on inside that tent. What did you just call that tent?
That's Ray's Boom Boom Room.
Ray's Boom Boom Room. He's talking about this tent. Ray's Boom Boom Room. Now, it's starting to rain, but we got the shots we needed. Yes. Whew. Nice little bonfire area. Lovely. Imagine come to in the summertime, have a little bonfire, tell scary stories.
Yeah, you had the blue skies and the gray clouds.
Huh?
Yeah, the blue skies and the gray clouds.
Yeah. Wow. Whew. But you know, I don't mind being one with nature. It feels nice to touch grass, to touch a tree. You know? Oh, little buttercups.
Just wonder what's the, I
Huh?
can't imagine the history in these fields.
You can't imagine a history in these fields? I'm mad because I missed the history class this morning. Whew.
What was going on out here years ago.
So again, this is loving kindness meditation. It comes from the Buddhist tradition. It's a compassion practice.
And we want to, again, have our body open for our breath, that relaxed shoulders, that lengthened spine. We place one or both hands on our heart. I just sort of naturally end up doing this. And we'll repeat 3 phrases.
Okay.
The classic phrases are, may I be happy, may I be at peace, may I live with ease. There's a few others, but you can pick 3 that just speak to you. So if you want to say, may I be calm, may I be safe, may I be healthy, you can pick 3 that just feel good to you and your viewers. Same thing.
Yeah.
But we'll do 3 of the classic ones.
Okay.
And I know it might take you a minute or 2 to catch on, but we'll start together like we did with the other practice out loud.
Okay.
And you repeat those phrases. Sometimes people like to visualize somebody who they, in their life, who's a caring person saying it to them. You can do that. Sometimes people visualize a mother or a mentor or a spiritual being, whatever it is, and bringing that in for you.
Okay.
And then we will shift to sending it out to someone else or someplace on this earth. So you might visualize a person who you really, maybe somebody who's struggling and you want to send that out to them, or just someone you just love.
Yeah.
You want to do that. Another neat thing is you can do it with somebody you're in conflict with.
Okay.
So invite it, softening that, right?
Yeah.
If you're feeling to kind of wish them well, to sort of separate that energy. You can still, you know, have your opinions and feelings, but sometimes it just softens that anger or frustration that you might be holding on to. Yeah, again, it's separating that energy, trying to let go of what you're holding on to, because you're holding on to that energy that we say if you sort of stay in that anger and that bitterness, it's like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. That saying,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's begin again. Hands on the heart, shoulders down and back, and we'll begin together out loud. May I be happy. May I be at peace. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be at peace. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be at peace. May I live with ease.
We're at the end of our visit here in Massachusetts at Canyon Ranch. I'll fill y'all in when we get back to New York. But it is officially Memorial Day, right?
Yeah. No, tomorrow's Memorial Day.
Oh, it's the Sunday before. Yeah, don't we look nice in our outfits?
Uh-oh. All white everything.
Right? But anywho, we got a little snack before heading out here. We already checked out. Gave them our bags, well, most of them. I brought my big ass bag to go into the spa. And yeah, we're gonna pick up our stuff and head back to New York. Yeah, I saw a chipmunk, y'all. It was the cutest little thing I've ever did see. And I've been seeing like this little orange thing run back and forth on the steps. I'm like, what was that? Was that a bird? No, it was a chipmunk. It was Alvin. But yeah, I'll do an official recap when we get home and close out with tomorrow. Bye. Hey Cookie, so I'm back in the Boogie Down, Bronx. I actually dropped off Carlos at his friend's cookout, came home, dropped off our stuff, and just changed really quick into some jeans and these shoes. I kept my hoodie on, my t-shirt on underneath, like I'm just low-key. That's all I'm keeping it. And I feel like my makeup kind of oxidized a bit red, but you can't see it in the camera. But anyway, I don't feel like touching up my face, so I'll just keep, you know, this look on. So let's go, because the car is parked up front, and sometimes they like to tow people.
Some cabbage, some jerk chicken. Oh, they have more cabbage. Yeah, I'm trying to make a few more ends.
This was a test. This was a test to see.
You don't have to like your life is now dependent on.
And I didn't want to.
Okay, I don't know what happened with my phone, but anyway, just a really quick recap of the full video, because I feel like I had lost footage and there was a lot going on in this video. So the very first like 2 perspectives, I went to a YouTube creator event. That was my first YouTube event ever. It was a mixer at the Edition in Times Square. It was really cute. I met a lot of nice people. And then after that, actually the day that I was there, Bobby Trends of the Bobby Trends Edit, the Lower East Side concept store, he hit me up. He's a friend of mine. And he was like, hey, I'm thinking of doing this concept like a yard sale, but like our version of a yard sale. I want to do it this Saturday. And it was Thursday as he's texting me this. I was just like, yeah, I'll be down for whatever, okay? Plus I had like so many things available for a closet sale that was just easy for me to grab. And listen, I know how to put a store together, merchandise a space, do pop-ups. I'm well versed in that stuff. So like I brought all my things, shopping bags, blah, 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 and went down there and we launched it, and it was very cute. So he's going to have like different people every month do their version of a yard sale, but he has like his own products. He's going to sell like home goods and things of that nature, but he's going to be highlighting all different kinds of brands within this space. And it's like a gallery setting, you know, but really cool, black male owned, and that was really fun. And then after that was a Dynamite event. I'm not gonna lie, like I hadn't heard of Dynamite before. It's a 41-year-old brand from Canada. The host was like, she was a little cheeky, like a little snarky cheeky. I just feel like you don't know the room, girl. Not everybody your demographic. We don't know you. I don't know you. Just introduce yourself in the brand and thank them for these clothes that they gave us in this really cute vibe. Okay, I just thought it was a little tasteless to be like, I don't know what's wrong with you if you don't know who I am, blah, blah, blah. Wait. Come on. I don't need tracking. I actually need a real shoe today. I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, I'm actually about to finish up some work. I have like 3 pieces of content that I need to wrap up, not including this. My dad's coming into town around 3:00. We're shooting a campaign for Stuart Weitzman for Father's Day. I'm really psyched about it, but I got to get it done today, and we don't have his shoot, and I'm waiting on the shoot. They told me they were going to send tracking. Just let me pick it up from the store at this point. Like, we'll figure it out. But where else did we go? Oh, I did career day at this school in Queens. Carlos's sister actually put us up for it. It was kind of funny because I didn't know what to expect. Like, they didn't really give much information about how it was going to go down, but we basically had like 5 sessions of students coming in and out of our classrooms. There were like, I don't know, maybe 20 providers from different industries. A lot of the kids asked a lot about how much I make, if there's internet bullies. They told me what types of pages they would want to have. I, broke it down as to why some of their parents wouldn't let them create pages or just let them scroll or don't even have access to social media. Like, we talked through that. And it was a really good time. Like, those kids were really dope. A lot of them are so talented and so creative. Like, I want them to, especially the faceless pages that they want to do where they just show their artwork and the creation of it. I was like, yo, honestly, that is one of the best like ASMR type of pages you can have. Like, it does very well. And one of the kids did album cover art, and I was like, tell your parents to create a business email for you because you never know who's going to see your work, right? So it was pretty cool. Some of them kids was bad, girl. I was like, no wonder these teachers be complaining, like, y'all are crazy, rude as hell. So, but I'm a little bit of a thug, right? I tell kids I fight them. I was like, I fight kids. I'm not one of y'all. Anyway, I'm just joking. But yeah, I set them straight, the ones that were like acting up or whatever. And I did have help from the teachers as well. Like, the teachers was not playing games with these children. They were like, do you want to come out? Or they would just stand over the kid. And I'm just like, yeah. I was trying to help you, right? So anyway, after career day, we went up to Massachusetts. I kept saying Maine. Oh my God. We went to Massachusetts, Canyon Ranch. Here's the tea. Altogether, I'll tell you this. When we first got there, it was a little uncomfortable because we were the only people of color on site. The welcome guy, like the membership advisor, he was dry boots energy, okay? He knew exactly who I was, what I was doing there, what I was supposed to be doing. For me, it's like I would have kind of like toured me physically, slow down in his speaking and telling me, like, describing how to do different things or even just set up my schedule a certain way. he was very dry, left me hanging. And you know what? He was a white man with a big old afro. I was like, what is going on here? But it was very low energy at first, very Get Out movie energy. Okay. Carlos was like, oh my God, like we're the only people of color here. And probably the youngest. And I was like, it's all right. Like, we're going to figure it out. We overall had a really good stay. I really enjoyed like the spiritual classes. The aerial yoga, FYI, if you've never taken aerial yoga and you get like motion sickness or like nauseous easy, that's not the class for you. I got motion sickness. Like, it threw me off for the rest of the day. And I was so happy to do a walk in the woods yoga because I was like, my earth sign, I need the ground. I need to be on the ground. I need to touch a tree. Like, nah. But even the yoga man, I think when he heard me say that I was capturing content, like he immediately got annoyed. But I did say to them, I'm capturing content on site. Just so y'all know, if y'all hear my camera going off, it's not directed to you. I'm not filming anyone. It's just me within the space and practice. But like, he was rushing the entire experience. And one of the other ladies complained about, she was like, I don't understand why he was acting like that. Like, it was so weird. But he would just kind of jet off. We would go to different stations, do a yoga movement. He would tell us to like be grounded and then like jet off ahead of us and like talk to the trail instead of like walking backwards and like speaking to us through what he wanted us to pick up as far as, you know, being immersed in the woods and with the sounds and one with nature type of thing. We couldn't hear nothing he was saying. Girl, he had an attitude. I don't know. But I like the concept of the class. I really enjoyed aerial yoga. The instructor was amazing, even though I was like nauseous the entire time. And then I also did a one-on-one spiritual meditation. Robbie was my spiritual guidance. She was so good. She needs to make a album of meditation, voice, music, sounds, tracks. Yeah. Very soothing to my spirit. Oh my gosh, she taught me so many things about different types of meditation. Like the one that we flow through, we hear a voice that kind of like guide us through the meditation. Then there's the one where you have like a mantra or something and you press your fingers, 4 words that kind of just like flow through. And then the other one where it's like an open speak, we're saying different intentions towards ourselves, towards someone else, or even towards someone that we're angry with, and we kind of release that that poison of lack of forgiving. So that was so dope. I love the spirituality aspect of the entire retreat. The food was good. It was very clean, farm to table type of stuff. Not a lot of seasonings or like salt, right? Which honestly, if you're at a wellness retreat, you're going to want the cleanest food available. And it was good. It was very good, very fresh. I didn't get much content of it because when we were in the dining areas, I felt uncomfortable. I'm just going to, I felt uncomfortable. People were watching me. But that's not their only location. I would actually love to see the Arizona location. I think they have one in California. The fitness manager was so nice. The programming team was really nice as well. The spa was amazing. Bill did his thing. Okay, Bill came out there looking like a politician with his mask on, and I knew he was about that time. He worked on my body. He said, "Ooh, you got some problem areas." Yes, I do. I'm stressed. I haven't gotten a massage and I don't know how long. Help me, Bill. Help me, and help me. He did. Look Bill up if you ever up there. But yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. And I sat in the spa, the jacuzzi, the cold plunge. I respect people who can do the cold plunge every day, because cold plunge, it feels like painful, because you're supposed to do hot plunge for 10 minutes, cold plunge for 2 to 3 minutes, hot plunge for 10 minutes, and like do 2 to 3 intervals of that. I could only do up to 2 minutes in that cold plunge, but it felt like something was scraping against it was painful, but I felt amazing afterwards. I understand the benefit of it. But yeah, the facilities was really nice. I mean, obviously it's been around for quite some time, but it was clean, really well put together. The state was really beautiful. I didn't get a chance to do the history class, so I need to look up more information on like the buildings and stuff like that. But overall it was really nice. High up in elevation, when we drove back down, I felt really off again. So I think like just the difference of like being in the mountains and then being in New York, it's a different elevation point, and it threw me off. Maybe I had vertigo or something like that. But I drove us back down. I dropped Carlos off at Austining, where his friend lives, for his Memorial Day barbecue. And then I drove out to Brooklyn for Camille's barbecue. Yo, her house, her brownstone, it's like Black home elite, like Black art. But just, it's a gorgeous, like that is the dream brownstone that everybody wants in Brooklyn. They barely had to do any renovations. Everything was cosmetic. Their baby girl was just so cute, and just like all her things, her room, it was just, everything was perfect. The rasa pasta was amazing. The jerk chicken was amazing. The cabbage was amazing. The festival was amazing. Oh my God, everything was amazing. I had a really good time with the girlies. Okay, and then I came home, and that's it. And now we here. So I just wanted to kind of like, grace over all the things that happened. It was a good week with a sprinkle of some old stuff in the beginning. And I got a lot of work done. I learned a lot about just kind of how I want to approach things going forward in the content space too, because, it was a little nerve-wracking trying to get that content together and like do my YouTube and like other things. And, I'm missing 2 days of short form content that I owe TikTok and Instagram. But, I realized sometimes when I do these 30-day challenges, I'm going to skip a couple days. And going on that retreat also, it just told me that I need to disconnect and rest. Like, too many people have way too much access to me, and I have to change that. Like, I am always on edge, always trying to people please, always trying to finish things up in a certain amount of time. And I realize that is really just wearing me thin. So I'm grateful to have gone to that retreat. It's been a long time since I've been able to do something like that, to really disconnect and like force me to disconnect as far as like phone access and stuff like that, or just even scrolling on Instagram or TikTok. I was really like tuned in to just like enjoying my time and resting and taking in the nature and all of that. I really appreciated that. So shout out to Canyon Ranch for inviting me. Y'all need more Black people though up there. Like, just overall, y'all need more people of color in all age ranges, like that they can teach this way of life too a lot more. I think it will be very beneficial to everyone's just longevity, wellness, and health overall. I definitely need to figure out ways to disconnect. I think weekends are going to be a thing for me where I do not touch work or discuss work or let people reach out to me about work. Like, I need to do something, and I need to really lean in on massage therapy and all of that. Like, I can't be a stressed ball and servicing everyone else except for myself. Like, that's what this weekend taught me. Like, I need to do way more for myself and really disconnect and not let people have so much access to me. I can't do it anymore. Not with me putting out all this content, It's a lot of output and not enough input. So I'm grateful for that lesson. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta wrap up my other things. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, cookies.